Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for us to go find some oil fields down east. Well, I don't really know if it's east. Direction in this game is a little bit wonky, but whatever. We'll just have to do. It's a beautiful day outside, but I am stuck in here playing Metal Omega, and that's not a bad thing at all. I'm playing US of A, of course, on the top left. My partner in crime is Artanis, and he is playing Euro Alliance for that exceptional defensive capabilities. We are playing against two pretty good players. They've shown up in my other videos. One is ACAC, and the other is Himshark. He hasn't been playing Mental Omega for quite a while, so, you know, welcome him back with open arms by treating him to an ass kicking. Oh, did I just spoil a little bit? Well, I don't know. So, first off, right here, there is a lot of money on this map, and by a lot, I mean a lot of money. You have so much gems on this map. They're all pretty sporadically spread out, so you know, everybody gets a little bit of a share. However, this means there's some big battles going on this map, and big battles are my favorite. I don't actually really like small battles. I like the big tanks, you know, the cool stuff, blowing each other up, having not a duel, but instead a full-on escalated world war, if you know what I'm saying. And as I'm capturing the oil fields down on the bottom, I realized that Himshark didn't capture his expansion post. And I was just like, oh well, if he's not gonna have it, I'll take it. Why not? He's not gonna use it. Why not let someone else use it? Oh, by the way, Himshark is playing Russia, and his ally ACAC is playing Pacific Front. And ACAC is going to give Artanis a pretty rough time. I'm going to have to help out a little bit. But I don't think Himshark knew about the engineer. He didn't scout because all of my fucking dogs are right up there. And I trained them bulldogs since we have gems. I won't be totally broke. So I tried to go for a little bit of a rush. But this is a pretty large map, and rushes usually don't work out. If you ever play this map, I suggest you tech up, get a lot of miners, get a lot of money rolling in, and get big armies that can secure more monies so you can keep building big armies, you know, something like that. So I'm gonna capture that expansion post shortly, and up top you already see out of the corner of the screen that freaking some battles happening. I don't even know what's going on up there. But it was none of my concerns as of yet. Construction complete. So I queue up like 10 miners, and I just let that go because I know there's nothing really that can affect me. Artanis is doing okay. ACAC hasn't pushed yet, so made some infantry to protect the spy satellite. And if you didn't know, spy satellites on this map give you total vision. Crowd coverage is just completely uncovered. However, if anybody blows it up, you're gonna have a bad time because all the shroud will come back, and that is not fun for anybody. Unfortunately though, I am allies, so I have a lot of radar scans and jets to help me out with uncovering shroud. A little bit of bunker spamming because I really didn't want him to get his expansion post back, and I ran these bulldogs in thinking I could do some damage. They're gonna do quite well, but the foxtrots are gonna do quite a number on them. So just gonna run in and do a little bit, not too much though. And you can see Himshark is getting quite a bit of a tech up. He's got his nuclear reactor, he's got his airfield, he's got his fuel barrel, so you know, Russia tier 3, pretty freaking powerful. Volkov, excellent hero. So excellent that some might even call him overpowered. So you know, that's fun. And I have just enough money now. I mean power plants, almost enough power plants to start spamming out the tier 3. Wait, what am I thinking? No, I was talking about the spamming of Rocketeers. Yeah, that's right, Rocketeers, man. Regular to Classic. The Rocketeer is an excellent unit back when. Now though, they kind of suck ass. Like, suck a lot of ass. Suck more ass than a porn star. Suck more dick than a porn star would. And actually, you can see me use them a little bit more during this game because it is quite a large map. And what you usually do in the 1v1 is you skip out on building Rocketeers in favor of Seals because they're pretty close in price. Seals are 150 credits, Rocketeers are 500. But Rocketeers on this big map has that extra flying mobility that would be pretty crucial in helping my allies out right there, because I did not realize there was a big fucking blob of units coming in, and they are gonna get crushed by the Rocketeers pretty easily. So I was like, well, that worked out. Let me build some more Rocketeers. Yeah, the Guardian GIs can't really handle it. Another thing to note about those pesky Rocketeers is that they don't get affected by rockets as much, but they do get an extra bonus damage against them with flak, and I think with the Night Frames weapon. So flak troopers and flak tracks the Soviets have will really do a number on those guys, but things like Archer rockets and GGI rockets won't do that much damage. But then again, Epsilon has their Gatling tanks for the good old Rocketeer killing. So the real opponent that you want to use Rocketeers versus is allies. Or you can use Rocketeers as some sort of escort, like bullet sponges for your Thors, for your Warhogs, and for your Norio. So they're pretty useful, just not as useful as I would like them to be, like killing, you know, anything besides actual. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but I do know that I have a fuck ton of miners. Do you see how many miners I have right there? That's a shit ton of miners that you usually won't get in a regular game. And because of that, I am now flowing 25k. I am rich. I am so fucking rich. I am super rich.
Unit ready. Select target. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Now, I've reached tier 3. I'm here to help my ally, cause mother frickin' Himshark decided to throw his army over here. It was a little bit of Volkov's support. We killed off Volkov using Rocketeers and Stormchild. However, ACC is being a little cheeky, bringing his Zephyrs in and pushing in this Artanis' base. Artanis did get his hero out, and I put a little Paradrop in the back of Himshark's base to just annoy him a little. This Paradrop won't do that much, but it will be sufficient. Rocketeers getting absolutely obliterated by the flags over there. Yeah, usually anti-air weapons will have a bigger range than air weapons, air unit weapons. So that's not fun. I think he did a tank drop. Himshark did a tank drop to counter my Paradrop, which turned out very good for him. But I did take out the fuel barrel, so I am happy about that. Now you're seeing me flow 30k. Why is that? I have an ore purifier and like 20 miners. Well, not really 20, more like 12. So I have a lot of money coming in. And how I'm going to spend this money is I'm going to start, after finishing up the experimental warp shop, I got a lot of fucking war factories, and I kept building GGIs the entirety of the way. Mental Omega is a very spammy game. You're gonna have to build a lot of units to do what you need to do, and it's best if you. Oh, Tanya! I totally forgot about Tanya in the Stallion. In this recording and in the actual game, I was just like, fuck, I have a Tanya. What the hell do I do? And she gets killed off by Volkov. I could have done a lot of damage with her, but didn't really work out. Wolfhound's over here trying to take on my defenses. I try a Paradrop in the back of that. I'm gonna do a lot of Paradrops very, very often in this game, Norio is getting cleared out by the doors. And you know what? I totally forgot to build anything for my war factory, so I queue up a lot of Abrams right away.
Unit promoted. Building.
So in one of my guides, one of my just the basic guides, pretty old one,
Construction
I've gotten better at editing since then, but
Unit promoted.
oh, here I am trying to deny the expansion post only to realize the cannons won't cut it, so I just kind of sell everything and let it have it.
Structure sold.
But in one of my guides back then, I talked about
Unit
army
lost.
compositions for USA, and one of the ones I recommended the most is GGIs,
Tech building lost.
Abrams, and riot
Unit
troopers.
lost.
Obviously, you're gonna have Tanya in there,
Construction complete.
but that combo is still tried and true, and you're gonna be able to see that in this game, this very game, because I build a lot of GGIs, I build a lot of riot troopers
Unit
and
ready.
medics, and I even
Unit
throw in
lost.
some good old Chrono Legionnaires, good old Chrono Legionnaire
Unit
play.
ready.
I can feel a change in the air.
Ore miner under attack.
So here is Hemshark's first attempt at disrupting me. He hasn't really targeted me this entire time, except for now. He brought in some wolf hounds, brought in some rhinos to disrupt my mining.
Cancel.
Well, I ain't gonna let him have it. So I stop all my Abrams production and I pop up the good old arrow blazes to counter any air unit, the wolfies that Hemshark has. Riot troopers are on the scene. Rocketeers are here. Do you see a big blob of GGIs? You need some serious anti-infantry power to deal with all that. I still have the airborne and the bloodhounds on the ready to go.
Unit
If you
ready.
didn't know,
Building.
the airborne support power and the bloodhound support power is actually very cost efficient after the first paradrop and the bloodhound, because I calculated this. It gives you more units than the cost. Like it will give you
Unit
for the paradrop one, I think it gives you like 300 something more dollars worth of units than the price. So they are actually very cost efficient. And if you just want to paradrop or bloodhound your main army and kind of supply it like I do right now to support a push, then that's actually a pretty excellent way to start off a day, because now you just see all these extra units popping in there. He doesn't know what's going on. It's cluttering the screen, and boom, I have an instant army,
Unit promoted. Unit
and I
lost.
manages to take out everything he has.
Unit lost.
Tanya kills his MCV, and boom, bada bang, bada boom.
Unit
Hemshark
promoted.
is done.
Ore miner.
That push is done. His MCV is gone, and I am safe.
Building. Building.
Child of the storm. What do you got?
Unit ready.
So I re-queue my Abrams and let my miners do their freaking jobs. Arrow blazes are chilling out. Don't really need them anymore. There's no air units back on the game, but you know, still pretty useful to have for Norio and stuff like that. And actually, I have failed to mention that ACAC doesn't actually target me with this Norio at all during this entire game, which I think is kind of a waste because I didn't have any air defenses, and Artanis is not doing very well over there. So the best way I decided to help Artanis, my teammate, is to try to take out ACAC's teammate.
Unit ready.
And you can see me trying to do a little sneaky something with Chrono Legionnaires. They are quite useful. You just need a lot of them. It's a very, very expensive investment. Each Chrono Legionnaire is 14,000. Well, sorry, 1,400, and it's quite hard for them to kill anything because it takes so much time.
Reinforcements ready.
A good thing about them though is that they teleport instantly, so
Cannot
or
deploy here.
mostly instantly. So
Unit ready.
that's a pretty good plus.
Construction complete. Ore miner under attack. Select target.
So paradropping yet again.
Unit
It's pretty
ready.
annoying for them. I have two
Ore
Grand
miner
Canyons
under attack.
in ACAC space.
Unit
I mean in Artanis' space, so I'm helping them out that way. My medics are all at home.
ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
My units are gonna be paradropped into here. It's a lot of
Unit promoted. Unit ready.
and he attack moved,
Unit promoted.
right? So ACAC attacks
Unit
move,
lost.
and my Humvees
Unit
and
ready.
GIs
Unit lost.
manages to kill
Unit
off the
promoted.
entirety
Unit lost.
of
Unit lost.
the seals and all this other stuff. By the way,
Unit
if
lost.
your airfield is being chronoed,
Unit lost.
don't use your
Construction
jets,
complete.
because they will
Unit
fall.
lost. Unit
Himshark
ready.
is attempting
Unit
to
lost.
harass my miners once
Construction
again,
complete.
and I just have to pull the entirety of my forces here. Lieutenant's kind of forgot
Unit ready.
some of his snipers there.
Repairing.
He's gonna leave them there for the rest of the game. Bad for him, and bad for me, because it's kind of annoying. I probably
Select
should have
target.
pinged him about it.
Unit ready.
However, I didn't think about it at the time. So Mercury Strike goes down there. And
Very, very
yeah, you heard that right. It's a super weapon.
Paratroopers ready.
A weather control device. Fortunately though, ACAC is not playing Euro Alliance, so he doesn't have Force Shield, meaning one Barracuda strike will take down that super weapon. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This GGI blob is rolling out, more refineries being built,
Reinforcements
more
ready.
reinforcements ready.
Cannot deploy
Seriously,
here.
the air control drop command is so good. It's so fucking good. I don't see a lot of USA players use it. I don't understand why. It's just, my god, it's so useful, it's so cost efficient, and whatever.
Unit lost. Unit
Anyways,
ready.
going for a big engagement here was a little bit of paradrop between. The amount of units is pretty similar, although I do have a lot more units than him.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
The paradrop is probably not going to be very successful because ACAC has its entire army here, and the
Unit lost.
Clone Legionnaires are forced to retreat. Dust Devils going in, debuffing my army. I, however, use back warp
Select target.
and a little bit of targeting, so I'm going to be able to win this fight pretty easy.
Unit lost.
The Desolators are gonna deploy and take out a large portion of my infantry units.
Unit ready.
However, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna take out the expansion
Training.
pretty
Our base
easily.
is under attack.
And I probably should have queued on a little bit more Abrams. But, you know, obviously had to deal with
Insufficient
this tank drop in the back of my base. He still has a lot of Tesla cruisers. I have to deal with that. Connie comes out, murders, absolutely destroys the tanks.
Construction complete.
So, you know, let's
Unit
go
lost.
with it.
Unit ready.
What I didn't realize
Unit
was
lost.
that freaking
Unit lost.
AC was gonna come down here and
Unit
save
lost.
Himshark.
Unit ready.
And I just had to full retreat. And you can see on my money counter, I'm actually running out.
Unit lost.
I've only got about 4,000 left.
On hold. Building.
And despite all this mining, all these miners, look at all these miners. I am running dry.
Building. Unit ready.
Good news for me is that my ally is actually pushing in pretty well.
Reinforcements ready.
Killing some hummingbirds, barracudas,
Primary
going
building
out.
destroyed.
GGI's moving down here.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Child of Storm.
Unit ready.
Weather control device can say good night, goodbye.
Unit ready.
The Souls Barracudas, I'm gonna take it out. If you don't know, Barracudas will kill any building with just 4 planes. However, 4 planes cost 8k,
Unit lost.
8,000.
Select target.
So you know that's not very.
Unit
That's
lost.
very expensive.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Abrams here showing us why
Under attack.
they are the best tier 3. Well,
Unit lost.
like, in my opinion, one of the most versatile and best tier 3 of the monsters of the game. Just look at them go. Anti-tank, anti-everything. Protecting America's oil fields with supreme... And, what is it called? Supreme...
Ore miner under attack.
Fuck, I don't remember. Anyways,
How may I assist you?
Cancel.
oil fields are secure.
Under attack.
Drone strikes, I mean airstrikes, are here and ready to go. Abrams tanks moving out.
Ore miner under attack.
This is like Iraq all over again.
Unit lost.
The entirety of my army is coming in.
Training.
Selecting all.
Ore miner
Building a
under
pillbox for those terror drones. And oh man,
Ore
I'm gonna
miner
lose that.
under attack. Unit ready. Training. Unit lost. Building. Ore
How's
miner
my oil partner doing? Not too good. He's actually doing pretty poorly, I would say.
Unit lost.
Volkov getting knocked off by the Chrono Legionnaires. Chrono Legionnaires actually pretty good at, you know,
Unit lost.
stasis filling targets, eliminating them from the field. You can do that,
Unit
or
lost.
you can just kill them out straight right.
MUERICA's fight.
This is a final push of the game. I got Tanya, I got tanks. I'm gonna be able to
Unit
basically break the walls, use Tanya on the MCV,
lost. Select target. Unit lost.
and yeah, that will be game. Crowdcopter's doing
Unit lost.
gonna be a pretty good job making sure that Volkov stays dead. Tanya's C4 just absolutely amazing. Gonna kill all of that MCV in one health.
Unit
I mean one
promoted.
shot.
Building.
Volkov getting frozen over there.
Freeze frame.
How about some
Unit lost.
Gonna get picked off there, and I gotta go into panic mode because this is my final army. This is the only thing I have. I have literally no money left. ACAC is coming in with a lot of suppressors and Zephyrs, so I do what I needed to do with that Tanya. I ran in, kill as many buildings as I possibly can,
Construction funds. Unit lost.
and I run away from those things. So Tanya's got that. Tanya's gonna be able to get the other War Factory as well. So Himshark is pretty much done. I'm trying to come in here for a little bit of an extra,
Unit
you know,
promoted. Unit
help,
lost.
extra firepower from the Tanya, but she gets sniped off with the hailstorms. However, I think the Abrams tanks had it at this point, as you just get in close. Zephyrs are artillery units, not close up, you know, tanks.
Unit extraction options. Building. Player defeated.
That is ACAC tapping out.
I'll do my
Here
best.
is
Construction
a brand new batch of Abrams tanks.
Systems on standby.
And my forces are a little bit damaged, but this is the game in wraps. That is how you protect your oil fields, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is how you play USA.
Construction complete.
This is exactly
Building.
how you want to play USA. You got paradrops, you got Abrams, and of course, you got a little bit of that
Select target.
air supremacy
Select
power.
target.
You know,
Construction
just a little bit of that. Not too much. Jets got nerfed. I'm sad that they got nerfed, but you can't help that.
Select target.
I'll do my best, sir. Abrams tank reporting.
Unit lost.
Bada bang, bada boom. Abrams go like this,
Keeping the peace.
go like that. Nuclear reactor is gone. No production buildings, and everything is finished up.